8 teams, 7 rounds, under 5 minutes. They said nobody could do this, but here I am to prove them wrong. I can do this. I can get this done. Now, did I do this draft here based on the best player available, based on team needs, players that I think that teams would draft or should draft, scheme fits for these teams, my draft board, the consensus draft board? The answer to all of that is yes. It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I did my best to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that for each of these rosters. Was a mistake or two made along the way, of course. So I will be live for the draft, so please come visit me. One of these videos will be coming out for each AFC, NFC North, East, West, South, throughout the coming days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We've got the draft then on Thursday. So appreciate you very, very much. We don't have much time. I don't have any time for analysis. So please let me know which teams' drafts you like, what players you did or did not like for individual teams, all that good stuff down in the comments. We're going to start off with the AFC North here. The Baltimore Ravens took interior defensive lineman Kenneth Grant, followed by guard Jonah Savanaia, wide receiver Torrey Horton, nickelback Lathan Ransom, cornerback Zy Alexander, edge rusher Baron Sorrell, defensive lineman Elijah Roberts, offensive tackle Jalen Travis, running back Jarquez Hunter, wide receiver Dante Thornton, and kicker Andreas Borregales. I thought that was kind of a nice complete draft for them. A lot of picks. Cincinnati Bengals took guard Gray Zabel, edge rusher Josiah Stewart, nickelback Jacob Parrish, running back Jaden Blue, safety Keaton Crawford. Definitely running back safety picks there were kind of my guy types of picks. And then they finished their day off with a nice electric wide receiver in Jalen Lane to add to that group. Pittsburgh Steelers took quarterback Jackson Dart, running backs Cam Scadaboo, defensive end / edge rusher in Jared Ivey, nickelback Mac McWilliams, guard Miles Frazier, and offensive tackle Jack Nelson. Guard, offensive tackle there, Miles Frazier, Jack Nelson. I thought both very good values that late in the draft, and all in all, big fan of that Pittsburgh Steelers draft. A lot of my guys in there. Cleveland Browns took wide receiver Travis Hunter, defensive tackle Walter Nolan, quarterback Kyler McCord. No, it's Kyle McCord. That was a typo. Running back Dylan Sampson, offensive tackle Cameron Williams, edge rusher Q Robinson, safety Jalen Reed, tight end Jackson Hawes, defensive back Jalen Smith, and cornerback Marcus Harris, somebody who I think could go much, much higher. By the way, Cleveland Browns, every pick was an A or an A plus for them. That was something that stood out about this draft. Every time they're on the board, it was like, oh my gosh, the perfect pick, ready for them, at a good value, and that worked out really nicely for them. Hopefully for their fan base, that's exactly how it works out on draft day. That's going to bring us on to the NFC North. The Chicago Bears took Tyler Warren, tight end, edge rusher Donovan Ezraku, running back Travion Henderson, safety Xavier Watts, cornerback Mello Dotson, and another case where this offensive tackle Gerard Christian Leichsenhen, I don't know, and defensive tackle Simeon Barrow, both I think pretty solid values at that point in the draft. Then for the Detroit Lions, they took edge rusher James Pierce Jr., wide receiver Jack Besh, offensive tackle Charles Grant, guard Caleb Rogers, fortifying, adding to that offensive line, making sure that it's good for now and into the future in case of injuries for now and then, into the future. I like those guys, thought they were good values as well. Interior defensive man, Riley Mills, I think that was the best player available pick. I don't know about the fit there or not. Defensive back, Roger Longerbeam, not exactly the type of cornerback I was looking for them, more of a slot kind of guy, but he was best available, and they're just... you get later into this draft and you realize there aren't really any good options for the on the perimeter. Then we've got wide receiver Joey Hobart, very, very fun addition there. Minnesota Vikings took cornerback Trey Amos, defensive end CJ West, safety Hunter Wooler, and offensive guard Luke Andra. If the Minnesota Vikings decide not to trade at all on draft day, I think that's a really nice haul. The Green Bay Packers ended up with wide receiver Jaden Higgins, cornerback Darian Border, edge rusher Oluwafemi Oladejo, cornerback Kobe Bryant. I don't know if that he's a fit for them. Offensive tackle Logan Brown, definitely system fit. Linebackers, both Cody Simon and Jackson Woodard, and they finished this off with interior defensive lineman Zeke Biggers. So there you go. That is it, all in under 5 minutes. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. Tomorrow will be the AFC and the NFC South.